This is a quick video of my 2007 Jeep Wrangler Sierra 4x2 having a bunch of issues with it. It's garage kept, 91,000 miles. Has the Angry Bird grille, LED lights, bumpers, lift kit. Anyway, first it was giving me issues with the transmission being stuck in limp mode. It would only roll out in second gear. It was shuddering and slipping, so I bought a transmission filter. I was going to replace the transmission fluid. As you can see into here, it's like spotless. Some drips here and there, but anyway, so that wasn't my main problem. So I heard it could be issues with the Tipm, which is basically the fuse box. And there's these connectors. You can replace this Tipm for about 200 bucks. You can buy it for $400 on Amazon and then get $200 for your core. So a lot, there's obviously a lot of connectors here which can fail. So I thought it was going to be plug and play, swap it out. I swapped it out, did not fix the transmission issue. So I swapped back the original Tipm. When I did so, the Jeep would not start. So it would crank and not start. So I was getting a red lightning bolt initially when you turn it on, and then it would go out, and then it would not start. It'll just crank and not start. So the next thing I saw was very problematic with the Jeeps is this throttle body. This could have been my original problem, actually, with the transmission being stuck in limp mode, but I'm not really sure. So it's going to cost me a fortune to take this to a mechanic and him diagnose it. So I figure just replace the parts that go bad on this Jeep anyway. So this was $160. It's a Dorman Throttle body, 4 bolts and 1 plug. My question is, the one I pulled out of my Jeep is plastic, and it looks cheap. So this is what came from Amazon, 160 bucks. There's some sensors in here, obviously. The other issue is when I was replacing this Tipm, I may have messed up the ECM, the engine control module, in the Jeep, which is right here. So this is the 3.8 liter V6. Again, more connectors that can easily fail over time. But anyway, this is the engine control module. So when I was disconnecting the battery, maybe, I touched something, I don't know why the ECM would have failed. So anyway, I ordered a new one. That was $300 to my door. They have to program it to the VIN number of the Jeep. I can put the link in the description to where I got it. Here is the throttle body. I also found a lot of this tubing completely corroded in here, so I've been replacing it. It just disintegrates and falls apart in your hands. So the wirings are obviously really important to keep protected. It does have aftermarket intake, obviously. So this is the new Tipm installed. This thing does have an aftermarket light bar and some other fancy lights and stuff, so there's a lot of like crazy wiring over here at the battery. So yeah, I'm going to swap 3 parts, which are the main problems: throttle body, engine control module, and the Tipm. Right. The only other issue, if that doesn't fix it, is somewhere there's a broken wire or bad connection. So I'm kind of a DIY mechanic or garage, average guy trying to fix it. When something's broken, it's usually a bad part or a bad connection. Doesn't matter if it's an airplane, a pinball machine, a computer. So I'm using the same logic on this Jeep. So I'm going to stop the video here and make a part 2 after I'm done installing the parts. Oh, one other thing. Rather than pay a mechanic to diagnose my Jeep and look up codes, I bought for $160 a more professional diagnostic scanner on Amazon. I'll put the link for that in the description as well. I can read codes. All right, look forward to part 2. Talk to you later.